Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I understand that it has been a minute since I brought y'all some Tools gameplay. And who else to bring y'all that gameplay with the one, the only, my brother from another mother, Mr. AKA Don't Come in My Paint Because the Paint is Shut Down, the big man, the cleanup man, my brother, King Banaka. And in today's video, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to show you that even though we might not be hooping together as regularly as we used to, we still got it. We still are the dynamic duo. We still put up points. We still shut these other duos down, because when it comes to getting this dub, we do what we gotta do, ladies and gentlemen. And in today's video, I got 3 Tools gameplay for y'all, and I got a 1v1 intermission against a person on the top 10 leaderboard. So please stick around and watch this whole video, ladies and gentlemen, because you're not going to want to miss not 1 second, because when I tell y'all it's a banger, oh, it's a banger. So once again, if you're new, make sure you hit that like button, man. It really helps the channel out. And make sure you subscribe, because I'm bringing you gameplay bangers every single week. And ladies and gentlemen, in this first game, we played this squad twice. Now I'm going to show y'all the first 2 games. Okay, well, technically that's what playing them twice is. I'm going to show y'all both games, then we're going to do the little intermission, and then I got some proving grounds twos to end the video with. But as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we are just stomping a mud hole in this squad. And if you wind up seeing this video, boys, no hate to y'all, man. There's no shade, you feel me? It just is what it is. Learn to like it, learn to live with it. They say diamonds are forever, and so is the dynamic duo, rhyming accidentally, sounding like Chris Smooth, you dig. But ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, it's not really much that they can do with us. Look at that perfect switch. And yeah, he got that shot off. Okay, we ain't gonna talk about all that, but my man can't do nothing. Okay, my man can't do nothing. I'm locking him down. Nope, that's locked. That's locked, sir. No, don't try to rim up. Nope, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. But go ahead, oh, I thought I had that. I thought that was me, but it's not. Okay, you can have that. You can have that. You can have that. You're not gonna get out of this game with a dub. It just ain't gonna happen. You feel me? You smell me? Because one thing me and my brother got is team chemistry. Because my brother King Banaka said, what color is that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Say with him, green. Well, the color would it be? Come on now. He's on his 7-footer, and oh my God, the game is over that quickly. So we was, in the lobby, and we were just talking, and, we were waiting for the next game to start up. And once we loaded back in, we noticed we playing the same squad again. So you know what we got to do, ladies and gentlemen. You know what we have to give them. That's absolutely nothing. You're going to have to earn this. And nah, don't play off of me too much. I'm going to hit you with that spin. To the Baja, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I do what I want to do when I want to do it, because I am Black Radio. Okay, see, what that was, you know how it is when you go to different servers and stuff, and sometimes I be playing the ones a lot, and I haven't really played twos a lot, and the timing is off. So I'm see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Sometimes the timing be off, and I just try to adjust. We adjust. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Y'all know I'm a shooter. I gets it in. I gets it in, ladies and gentlemen. So we just gonna pretend like that didn't even happen, because I'm wide open. I told you I adjust. All right. Don't sleep on me. I might miss a couple of shots here or there, but I just ain't gonna be having a brick fest. All right. That just ain't gonna be what it is. Now, this play right here, ladies and gentlemen, I really don't know what to call it. I really thought that I had like an open shot. That's why I didn't shoot it. So I just thought I hit my brother King Banaka, because I knew he can get to a better look than I can. But it's all good, because look what I'm about to do. I'm just gonna dance on him a little bit. He got me clamped, and he's gonna shoot that, and we're gonna dribble the clock out, because there was bad communication. And okay, we just gonna move on. We just not gonna talk about it. You feel me? And he's gonna get a little bucket. Okay, whatever. Once again, this is the second time we done played them. They kind of know us, but we know them better. All right. No, you're not getting that, sir. That's clamps. You're not gonna get that. All right. We're just going ahead, try to get y'all up out of here, and let me get that nice little steal. You feel me? And my brother takes it in for the 2 pounds. You feel me? Got to get them 2 pounds. And I'm going ahead, dribble the ball out just a little bit. I'm gonna do a little shake and bake, and I'm gonna shoot. Once again, mistakes were made. Okay, mistakes Mistakes were made, and we're just not gonna just okay. He scored. All right, we're not gonna talk about that. You feel me? We're just gonna continue looking at this great gameplay because I'm telling y'all, we don't hardly lose. And that's a great block from my brother to shift the momentum back in our favor. Because when I tell y'all he's the cleanup man, that's really what he is. You feel me? He would do the dirty work. And how dare you leave me that open? What color was that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Say it with me. Green. What other color would it be, baby? Come on now. Now, I'm going to take my time with this one just a little bit. He's wide open. I'm going to let my brother shoot that because he's a shooter himself. I ain't even got to say what color it was. You should already know. Now, let's get into this intermission. Now, ladies and gentlemen, recently it was Wacky Wednesday. All right, this week. If you play the game, you know. And I loaded up. This is my first game of the night, and I load up against a top 10 player, which I would later find out is the number 2 player on the leaderboards. And I'm on my 6'7" pure 1v1 ISO guy build. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I had to lock in. And you see, just because somebody got a top 10 logo and all this other stuff, I'm not scared to play you. I play anybody. I can beat anybody. It does not matter. You feel me? And even though he's going to get off onto a really good start, all right, he's going to get off onto a really good start. He's shooting. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say I'm rattled, but I did underestimate him, or should I say I kind of overestimated him because I thought that he was going to rim run a lot. But, you know, he proved that he knows how to shoot. So, you know, I gotta adjust. I gotta figure out what works, what's not gonna work, see what I can do, and I get a stop. All right, I get a stop. So we got to get some points on the board. All right, and a lot of people would get intimidated by this just because he's got that top 10 logo. Not your boy. Win, lose, or draw, I'm gonna hoop. Okay, and one thing you ain't gonna see me do is give up. I know I missed that. Okay, that we're not gonna talk about it. All right. We're just gonna move on because look what he just did. All right, and if you see this Mr. Top 10, actually Mr. Number 2 on the leaderboards, just understand something, brother. You had a chance to win. You didn't have to do what you did. You know, you had a chance. You could have won. I mean, it's not my fault I figured you out. You know what I'm saying? I kind of figured you out just a little bit. It took me a good minute. I'm not going to lie to y'all. It took me a good minute to figure out how he was playing. And his play style is mainly midi fading, because once he saw that the 3 wasn't going, then he resorted to midi fading. So I had to adjust to that. But as y'all can see, I killed that deficit. All right, I'm only down by 1. Man. Ooh, got him. Now I should have shot right there, but you know, I was kind of a little iffy about the first 3 that I shot. And I kind of wanted to get the for sure safe points. You feel me? So I just want to go ahead and get some points on the board just to say that I'm up, so I can build that confidence. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that I was scared or anything. Your boy Black Raiden ain't scared of nobody or nothing. You feel me? But some things, you know how 2K do you, man. If 2K ain't on your side, it's going to be a long road ahead. And it's good for me that the midi fading was not working for him. And you know, sometimes it be like that. But guess who it is going to work for? Just guess. Come on now. I ain't even got to say it. Y'all know what that is. Get it out the bottom of the net, man. Get it out the bottom of the net. Now, I'm just sitting here right there. And I didn't think he was going to guard me. I didn't know what was going on. So I just saw that I had the space and I just shot it. You feel me? I just shot it, man. And I got to do what I got to do to try to get these buckets because, come on now. I'm in a rhythm. I'm in a rhythm. I don't know what you're going to do, but I'm in a rhythm. And you're going to have to stop me, sir. You're going to have to figure something out because look at. Now that was. Did y'all see that meter? Okay, I done made plenty enough videos about the dynamic dunk meter and all this other stuff. First of all, it popped up late. Okay. All right. We just gonna continue on. We just gonna continue on with the gameplay. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I figured out that he likes to midi fade, so you know your boy was cutting that off, and it's because of my defense that I was able to. Okay, let's forget that too. But it's because of my defense that I was able to hold him off. I was able to hold him off. And also because of my defense, ladies and gentlemen, I know that's not a good example right there. He was wide open. But understand something. Because of my defense, I was able to stop him a lot of times. Enough times to where it completely took his confidence away. Once again, number 2 on the leaderboards. I'm not, trying to throw no shade to you, my boy. You could have won this game. But I guess you just gave up. Well, actually, I know you gave up, and everybody's going to see you give up, sir. It is what it is, man. Learn to like it, because what color is that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Say it with me. Green. What other color would it be? Get it out the bottom of the net, man. And yeah, he got me clamped right here, but it's okay because I'm going to get bailed out. Oh, yeah. A lot of y'all going to hate about that last little layup. It's okay, man. 2K be bailing y'all out sometimes. So I take my bailouts when I get them. I ain't one of them that just be like, oh, this ain't fair. Nope, it worked for me. And I missed that. But it's all good because guess what he's about to do? If you think he's going to score, no, he's not. If you think he's going to score, no, he's not. No. And he ends up doing this. I don't know what else to tell y'all, man. You didn't think this was going to go in the video, my boy? You wrong. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last game of the video. So what I want y'all to do is sit back, relax, get you some snacks, and enjoy the show. Because when I tell you that my brother King Banaka carried me this game, he completely carried me, ladies and gentlemen, and he deserves the recognition that he's getting in today's video. Because when I tell you this man was on this game, I don't know what he was on, but he was on. You feel me? He was on, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm going to do my part. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to do my part. You feel me? I'm trying to get him open looks and everything because for some reason, the shot just was not landing in the proving grounds. And I get it. It's a more difficult game mode and all this other stuff. But y'all seen my proving grounds content. You know I can shoot up in here. I don't know, man. This was on my 6.8, and also from the theater gameplay, that was also on my 6.8 as well. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to tell you, man. Now he missed that right there, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're going to get that ball back real quick. That was a miscommunication looking for us. He misses the shot, which was wide open. But guess who not going to miss? That's right. My brother, King Banaka. You feel me? But ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we still got it. We still got it. We still got that team chemistry. It is what it is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how long it's been since we played together. It doesn't matter how long it's been since he's appeared on the video or on the channel as a whole, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't matter, because when we need to get it done, we gets it done. Come on, man. Look at the score. 16-0. Do you think they're going to score? I'm going to let you in on a nice little spoiler. They're not. Okay, that's why I made this video the last game of the video. You feel me? Because come on, man, this was a flawless gameplay. Yeah, there was some shots missed here or there, but far as what they needed to do to stop us, they couldn't. I'm sorry, it is just what it is. And once again, don't jump, baby, because what color was that for game? Man, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you're new, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on those post notifications. And if you haven't seen last week's video, click this video on your screen right here. And man, listen, y'all be cool, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.